What up, guys, and welcome back to Tips for Free. What I've got for you today is Elenda Alive. That's right, we're playing Sorin St. Elenda Buried Alive, Faithless Looting, Double Reanimate, and what we're trying to do is go off over the course of 2 turns or get Elenda out early. So this deck has a couple of combos in it. The first combo that you'll notice is the Sorin for 3 and the Buried Alive for 3. So what you're looking for with those cards is Buried Alive to go along with Reanimate. And then the other combo is you're looking for Sorin plus Elenda or Olivia with cards in your graveyard. So we've only got 4 ramp, but we've got 8 reanimates, and we've got 9 ways to discard our cards. So what we're basically doing is we're trying to land a mulligan with a little bit of gas, maybe a Faithless Looting, and then roll into the rest. And I already hear you chiming in. What's going on with Buried Alive? Well, I'm glad you asked, because if you watched the intro, basically that was the Buried Alive combo. You go Buried Alive, you get Olivia and Portraiser, that's 7 damage, and you'll untap Olivia. Olivia attacks for 3 more damage, that's 10, so any 10 drops that you bring in for your second Olivia attack will win the game. So if you notice, we're rolling all of these creatures, 12 creatures. So with a Faithless Looting, you have pretty good odds of having at least 2 dudes in your graveyard to go off with some sort of combo. One really cool thing about this deck is that your Atraxa digs are usually pretty good. You've got enchantments, you've got sorceries, you've got instances, you've got planeswalkers, creatures, artifacts. Your digs can go pretty deep and be pretty valuable. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Not every time that you get your dudes out, you win the game, because you're generally waiting on them to not have removal, or a better way to say it is that you're not winning on the turn that you play your combo, except with the Buried Alive Reanimate combo. So my end of season grind didn't pan out the way I thought it would. My mobilized deck dropped like 8 games in a row, and I was just too far off. I wasn't willing to put the time in to get it back. And then my historic Reanimate Ultimatum deck just kept running into graveyard hate. K command after Thabian Charm, etc. It was pretty crazy. So what we're doing today is we're chilling out, taking a step back, and playing some janky list, some janky Reanimator, cheat big dudes into play, win the effing game deck. Let's check it out. Right into the battles, we've got Reanimate, Faithless Looting, dudes. I mean, that's what we're doing, right? 2 dudes in the graveyard, because we've got 8 reanimates, so we're gonna find one off of a dig 10 here. Swords comes out. Oh, Ancient Tomb. So if we hadn't played around Mana Tide, we could have Ancient Tombed and Moxed and still played Sorin this turn. But we get the Reanimate, and we've got a Elenda in the graveyard, so we can still get Elenda out there this turn. Yeah, I guess you get white mana. So, since we have so much mana already, it's almost tempting to get something like Faithless Feathers or Artifact and Enchantment Hate, but I decided to go with the 3/2 hitter just to be mana efficient. We've got another Elenda next turn, so the beatdown plan is still on. the Bone Master comes out, steals one of our graveyard items. So we've got to reanimate now. And we've got Sorin Alenda. So we're gonna blow up that Bones. Alright, second Alenda comes down. Third dude. And now we just got piles of dudes. Is this lethal? So we've got 17 on board. 3 more damage from Sorin. Yeah, we got him. Into the next battle, we've got no good land. Yeah, so we got a mulligan. This time we've got looting turn 1, turn 2, tutor, reanimate. Doesn't seem bad. Does not seem bad. And we make a huge mistake right away. Yeah, we needed that Atraxa for the Mox. Second Atraxa. Oh well, we'll draw it, right? Versus Eldrazi. Yeah, we drew it, so we're still fine here. One more for reanimate. We find the Mox, we find the ritual, we can keep going. I guess Tomb, Life and Death. Then as far as the dude goes, Olivia, because we've got Atraxa in the graveyard. So next turn, I'm thinking about Dark Ritual, looting. Doesn't matter, it's over. Next battle, we've got land, looting, and demonic tutor. So, I guess if we get ritual or Mox or something here. So now another tempting play is turn 2 looting as well. Looting can straight roll into reanimate. Dark Ritual would give us demonic tutor reanimate, but yeah, I kind of go out of order here. Suboptimal play, we get to reanimate anyways. It's a Corey Steelcutter deck. A bit slow for best of 1. So now we've got straight up reanimate, right? But if we cast looting first, we can find more dudes. And we do have double reanimate, so keep that in mind as well. Another Atroxa. I figure with Baelmerk we can get Alenda back if we want it. So there's an argument to playing Atraxa on its own right now. And then there's an argument for playing Olivia grabbing Alenda. I just figure since Alenda is a vampire, she doesn't go away if Olivia goes away. So if they've got like a bounce effect, I really want to get Olivia and Alenda out there. I've got second reanimate for the Atroxa anyways, so that was the plan there, but it doesn't matter. Opponent packs it in and we're into the next battle. Here we've got mana into Dark Ritual Buried Alive, turn 2 Life and Death. If we had a Mox, we could Ancient Tomb and go off on turn 1. We could also just wait here and go off all in one turn. It might be even safer. But this way, I guess we give him a chance to have reanimate, so. Unfortunately, Galta Stampede Tyrant is in our hand, so we don't have the full ass combo. It's gonna be dirty. So we've got more land. We've got another Sorin, another reanimate. We can discard Galta. Oh, well, if we discard Galta, he might have reanimate. So let's just let's get rid of Buried Alive for now. What am I talking about? Reanimate would kill him. We were 100% safe to drop Galta in the graveyard there. Anyways, we get him. Into the next battle, we've got looting turn 1. Baelmerk turn 2 seems good. Not good enough apparently. We've got Dark Ritual Sorin Alenda, the classic. Turn 2 Overlord. It's pretty sick.
My crusade.
Is there anything more classic than Sorin Alenda combo in Timeless? Swords comes down, Prison comes down.
This is but a taste of my power.
We get the Baelmerk out. There's an Atraxa. Not a lot of reason to put him in your hand, but I misclick and I bring him in my hand anyways. So now it's like, if we get to the Olivia, we don't have an Atraxa to pull in with him. It's kind of a silly play. Peddler comes out. And mistakenly, he takes Atraxa. All the other cards in our hand are better than Atraxa was, so if we attack, he blocks, he can start doing work to my Sorin, and I want to keep, you know, loyalty on my Sorin. Alright, Thoughtseize comes out. I mean, Buried Alive is the only useful card here. I guess he takes Olivia. That could be... Yeah, he probably takes Olivia since we can just play him next turn. Alright, so now we really can't allow Pride to start making dudes. So I guess we just keep pumping our guy. Hope to draw a Vampire. Or looting, or something to give us gas. Overlord can even be something to get us there. Ancient Tomb will get Juggernaut Peddler. He brings Lurrus to hand. Does nothing. We've got the land for Buried Alive finally. Alright, Galta. Probably not Elenda. Just because drawing Elenda is so good right now. Yeah, probably Atraxa and Galta. So I think I make a pretty big mistake here. I figure I can kill the Peddler. I guess then he could play Lurrus and then re-Peddler. I don't know. I know the Lurrus is coming out and he's got mana for the Static Prison. And the Static Prison is going to hit my Sorin. So I figure my Sorin isn't long for this world anyways. Yeah, I don't know if that was a mistake or not, but we're getting Overlord soon. So Lurrus comes out. He's got Prison for the Cleric. Okay, so he's thinking attack with Ocelot Pride, get him down to 3. And then if you Goblin Bombardment a dude, that'll get him down to 2. So he doesn't Goblin Bombardment the Sorin. That's a big mistake. Hardcast the Juggernaut. That'll help out a little bit with blocks.
I bestow a mighty curse.
Alright, Overlord's back in play. Long game. So, opponent figures he wants to recast Static Prison, targeting the Baelmerk, but that means he can't Peddler. Oh, he has a Johnny.
Nothing can break our bond.
Okay, so a Johnny comes in. He could start blowing up big dudes because Ocelot Pride is going to be getting... Well, he's got to figure out a way to heal, right?
You won't stand with me.
He figures he's going to blow my board up. That way he can keep making tokens with Pride.
Mortals never learn. I have other obligations.
Alright, so the only thing here that saves us is like reanimate or looting reanimate, you know? Basically, it needs to be one of our 8 reanimates. And we pull it, but we make a huge mistake. We go too fast. I'm like, oh, Olivia will pull in Galta, Galta will pull in Atraxa, Port Razor, this is going to be great. I forget he's got Goblin Bombardment. That's 8 damage at instant speed if he wants it. And 6 of that damage is basically free. So, Galta pulling in Atraxa, pulling in Port Razor. He's got no Goblin targets that way, so... We have 3 floating mana, dig 10 with Atraxa, we'll find Saint Elenda, Sorin. It's just a damn shame, because we had that game in the bag. Alright, anyways, next game we've got Sorin Elenda. We're not worrying about it. This is our relaxation post-season grind. You gotta remember, I grinded for like 3.5 hours this morning. But this game, we get our big dude out. We're looking at Faithless Feathers, taking care of that that blue dude. That blue dude will kill Sorin. Strip mine, not used. Guy went to timer. Yeah, he's sick of it. He didn't have it. Into the next game, we've got Buried Alive, no reanimate play. We've got, yeah, no play there. All right, we've got looting with 5 cards. A lot of puzzle pieces. We'll see what we pull. Well, Baelmerk next turn. Baelmerk next turn can get Sorin Elenda back. We'll see what we draw. Atraxa, okay. Alright, so we need a land now. Rough. Versus Show and Tell. He's got just so many cards. If he's got Show and Tell this turn, we've got Elenda, but like... Ugh. Thoughtseize. Oh no. Yeah, he doesn't even hesitate to take Elenda, so if he does have Show and Tell Omniscience, he's probably got instant speed wins. It's just too fast. It's too good. It's too fast. You can see we bricked a little bit on our mulligans. Yeah. Nice. Into the next battle, we've got Sorin, turn 1. Baelmerk, turn 1. I guess you Crow Mox Life and Death here. And we find it off the top. The moderately paced turn 2 Elenda with 4 mana. Crazy. I mean, just to give you an idea, if we have Overlord on the draw there, we can hard cast Overlord with that level of mana. It's pretty crazy. But here we've got Faithless Looting into Reanimate. 2 reanimates. Ah, we miss it. Damn. But the great thing about Faithless Looting and Dark Ritual, turn 2, you can play it all again. There's the Atraxa. Okay, so we're gonna go off. So we're looking for Mox, Dark Ritual, Demonic Tutor, damn. Yeah, I guess it's timeless still. We're gonna go Mox, Thoughtseize. Next turn we've got Sorin Elenda, a 7/7 attacking in the air with Vigilance. I mean, what's he got? Dudes. All right, next game we've got Self Discard into turn 2 Reanimate versus Show and Tell And they go first. That sucks. We've actually got the turn 1 though. Looting into Mox reanimate. Oh wow. Olivia Atraxa. Yeah, I think Olivia Atraxa is correct there. I don't know what I was thinking. Obviously, Olivia and Alenda together. If they remove the Olivia, you know, it's no big deal. But this sets up for a turn 2 looting, turn 2 win. I think the Thoughtseize there that the Atraxa could find would be really important though, so. Alright, so the plan is...
Ancient vampire lore.
So we've got lethal, but I mean, we can just sack Alenda and resummon Alenda. But yeah, we have it, so. Kicking show and tell's ass. Alright, getting into the last battle. We've got... I missed it. But now we've got... Thoughtseize turn 1, turn 2, life and death. Okay, not good enough. Here we've got... nothing. Absolute garbage. Turn 2, buried alive. Disgusting. Alright, 1 black mana. I guess we overlord for Alenda and go for a fair Sorin Alenda. We don't find it. Damn. Cameo flips.
I'll aid you. So focus on the fight.
Emissary comes out. Alright, so Demonic Tutor for reanimate, right? Would be nice to bury it alive and then draw a land and then Demonic Tutor for reanimate and play it next turn. But hoping we draw a land, I mean, that's just not reasonable, right? Well, this way it works as well, because we've already got 3 mana, so if we get a land or any ramp, we can just bury it alive and reanimate, so That's pretty sweet. This is where the Arda Ulamog combo really makes more sense than the Port Razor Olivia combo. Oh, we find the land. No way. But he's probably got a counterspell, so let's play around that first. Open blue mana, he's been drawing a lot of cards. There's the counterspell. Opens us up for a fair Atraxa Reanimate. Find a land here. Ritual Sorin Alenda. Yeah, look at that dig. Disgusting. We could even Buried Alive Reanimate here. So the play here is to Buried Alive, Dark Ritual, Reanimate. We've got the whole combo. He's got no blockers. We win the game. We just take it a little slow, and he concedes. And of course, they interrupt our fun by asking us if we had fun. Bunch of pricks. Well, that's the video, you guys. I love this deck. It's like comfort food for me. Literally, just put dudes in your graveyard, put the dudes into play. Basic bitch reanimator stuff. This is the kind of deck that I love to play when I've had a rough day. It's one of those decks that maybe shouldn't do as good as it does, but Wizard gave us the hotness, a 2-mana reanimate. I have a feeling that we're going to be jamming Turbo Jank for some time. Thanks for watching.